back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cameron and I make college, lifestyle, reaction, and Disney related content on this channel. So if you're new here, subscribe, click the red button down below so you'll not miss any future uploads. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 4 o'clock, so stay tuned for future videos. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a college related video. Today we're going to be talking about my top 8 strategies that I think that anyone that is going to be an incoming freshman in college should use if we do decide to go completely online in the fall. This is going to be a how to navigate your freshman year of college completely online, and a couple of success tips along the way that you can use to implement to having a successful fall semester online if we do not go back on campus due to COVID. And these strategies, even if we are going to go back to in-person classes, I think will be very beneficial to anyone that is going to be in college, whether you're a freshman or not. And these strategies have helped me a lot perform not only just well academically, but just overall as a person, and has helped me grow into a better learner in my college years so far. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what other videos you want me to do in the future. And if you're not subscribed to my channel already, I highly recommend that you stick around and you subscribe, because I will be doing a back to school giveaway next month in July. So stay tuned for that video. You will not want to miss out. So be sure you subscribe. Also, check out my podcast, my blog, as well as my channel merch. All those links will be down below as well. And without further ado, we're going to hop into my top 8 strategies for getting the most out of an online semester. So first and foremost, I want to start out is treat your online course like it is a real class. I know with everything going on right now with COVID, a lot of summer classes are being completely on Zoom and are being done completely over a Blackboard site or completely online. So I know it can be very easy for a lot of you guys to just put all your work to the side and do it last minute, but I highly recommend that you do stay on top of all of your work and just say one day when you wake up in the morning that I'm going to do this, I'm going to accomplish this, and just discipline yourself to know that even though you won't be showing your face to your professors, that you will be actually taking and engaging in an online class. So to get the most out of that, definitely treat it like you are going to an in-person class. Set reminders on your phone, set postcards around your workplace just to treat it like it is a real class that you're investing your time and your money into. My next tip is to hold yourself accountable. So for me personally, I highly recommend that everyone, basically not just any college student, but anyone on the face of the planet, needs to invest in a good planner. A planner is literally what has gotten me through all of middle school, high school, and of college so far. This is just, if you're curious about where I got this planner, I'll actually link this same planner in the description box, so if you want to get it, you can. It's just this basic 2020 planner with a cute flower design, and it's hardcover, so it will be very durable if I travel it anywhere. And it's very nice because I personally prefer this layout, but you guys can use whatever layout you want. I personally like to have a to-do list on my planner just so I know exactly when I have accomplished something, so I can just cross it off. I love the satisfaction of crossing out things when I finish a task, and I have labeled everything by color. I have literally my entire life in this thing. I use it every single day, and it's been making me very productive. I have like all of my, if you're curious, I am taking summer classes, and I have all my assignments for the week in blue. For like my schoolwork, I have all my assignments that are due dates labeled in orange, so I know that those are coming up. Anything from appointments to events I have highlighted in yellow, and then like just stuff I want to do around the house in brown, and just like color coding everything so that I just am more accountable and more aware of what's going on and what I need to accomplish. So highly recommend that you guys invest in a planner. This is definitely going to also help with your time management, just so you know exactly and you can see exactly when things are and when to do them on time. My next tip is to practice time management. And by doing this, I mean if you're currently taking a summer class, or even if you're not taking a summer class and you'll be going to college in the fall, highly recommend that as soon as you get the syllabus or any instructions for your course, I highly recommend that you take that first day of your class in whatever class you're taking and write down every single due date, every single test date, every single date that is important for your class, so that you know ahead of time when to study, when to prepare a project, so that you stay on top of everything. And also, personally for me, I like to time block things in my Apple Calendar. I currently use an Apple Calendar. I know many people use Google Calendar, but I prefer Apple Calendar, and I'll actually pull up my calendar and show you guys. I have a calendar for everything in my life, color coded and blocked out. Let me see if I can focus it. I have a calendar for school, YouTube, social media, my Aron business, a family calendars for when I do things with my family. And just everything in my life is completely blocked out and color-coded time blocks. So I highly recommend you do that, just so you can see if something overlaps, or if you can no longer have enough time to do something or go to something. So I highly recommend that you create a weekly schedule for you to follow and set reminders either on your phone or sticky notes, so you know when something is coming up. And my fourth tip is to create a regular study space, and that will really help you stay organized. I will actually insert a picture right here of my current study space in my room that I'm currently using, and that I did use last spring semester for my college online experience. I absolutely love my study space. I use it every single day, especially now since I'm taking summer classes, and it has been the biggest thing that has helped me stay the most organized. And I honestly, as tempting as it is, do not study in your bed, do not do homework in your bed, do not do any type of school related activity in a comfy spot that you find to be your most comfortable spot in your house or your room. It's going to make you tired, it's going to make you want to procrastinate. So I highly recommend that you guys either invest into buying a desk for your room, or just a nice study space that you can have, so you won't have any distractions that will make you get off track. I highly recommend that, and I'm pretty sure you guys already have this, that you have high-speed internet connection. I know with everything online, it's very easy to not see a due date, to not have your Blackboard or whatever grading website you use for your classes up to date. So highly recommend that you constantly check your email, constantly check your grades, because anything can change at any time during college. Even if it isn't online, definitely always stay up to date, stay in contact with your professors, and definitely make sure that you have all required materials, books, and software for your course. And I do highly recommend that you guys invest into a good pair of headphones or earbuds. I personally like to use my AirPods. I use them every single day, just for like a noise canceling feature, so that I can completely zone in into whatever I'm working on. And they're also really good if you have online lectures, that you can use those to listen to pre-recorded discussions or on-time Zoom lectures. My fifth tip is to eliminate all distractions, and by doing this, I personally use the do not disturb or airplane feature on my phone. When I am doing my schoolwork, I'm completely focusing on school. I turn off all notifications whatsoever, and I actually put my phone on the other side of my room from where I do my work, so that I'm completely focused and I do not have any distractions. And if you do have access to this right now, I don't think you probably will right now, but maybe in the fall, highly recommend you go to a Starbucks or a local cafe if you like that study in coffee shop vibe that helps you focus more. I know a lot of college students prefer that as well. I personally like to study at my Starbucks on my college campus, so if that does work for you, I highly recommend that, to have a nice work environment that helps you stay productive. My sixth tip is to figure out how you learn best, and when you feel the most productive in different parts of the day. So for me, I am the type of person that likes to get stuff done and out of the way so that later I can relax and not have to be worried or turn anything and work on anything last minute. So I personally do all my homework right when I wake up in the morning so that in the evenings I can either go to sleep early or do anything that I like to do, like YouTube or podcasting. So definitely figure out what your schedule is. Figure out if you prefer to do things early, if you're more of a wait to the last minute person. So figure out how you learn best, and that will motivate you to get things done on time and not procrastinate as much. My 7th tip is to actively participate. I know it's very easy since we are completely online right now with everything going on in the world. Even with summer classes, it's very easy to not talk to your professors, not communicate to them, not turn things in, not ask questions if you have questions on anything. So I highly recommend that you guys stay in very, very good contact with your professors. And just check up on if there's anything that you have questions on, if you have questions on an assignment, or if there's an issue with anything, turning anything online. Highly recommend that you stay in good contact with your professors. And definitely do not wait till the last minute to turn in anything, because especially if it is an online course, it will be very, very hard for you to contact your professor at 11 o'clock if something is due for questions. So definitely during the, I want to say 10 to 4 hours of the day is probably when professors are most on their computers and can respond quickly to anything that you have questions to. So definitely keep that in mind so you don't fall behind. And my 8th and final tip is to leverage your network. And by doing this, I mean just definitely if you have a study group, if you have people that are taking the same class as you that you are familiar with from high school, or you just found them and they seem like they would be really compatible to work with you, I highly recommend that even though we are not probably going to be online even though we're probably not going to be doing in-person classes in the fall, I highly recommend that you do create your own study group and just have a network of people that you can easily ask questions to if there's anything that you have questions on an assignment for your class. If you don't really want to ask your professor that question, I highly recommend that you do create a study group. Personally, for me, I always had study groups and I always had people in my classes that I can easily ask questions about for different assignments, and just they were my go-to if I was feeling confused or I didn't understand something. So I highly recommend that you do create study groups online. And with Zoom being a very popular feature, you can still do and host your own Zoom calls on using your own personal Zoom link to have study group meetings, or just use regular FaceTime on your phone. But yeah, I think that is everything that I have. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and will use and apply these tips if we do have to go online in the fall. To all incoming freshmen, I know it's very hard right now. I know with your prom and your graduation and just a whole bunch of summer plans that you had planned are now canceled, unfortunately, and I'm very sorry you guys had to go through that. I could never imagine that being me last year. I would have been as devastated. But I know things are only going up from here, that we will continue to monitor everything going on right now with COVID, and everyone will make the best decision that will be the best, not only for their students but for their health. And I know that whatever decisions that will be made at different colleges and universities will be the best for you no matter what. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be starting to put out a lot more college content coming up the next couple weeks with back to school coming up. I'm going to be doing a back to school giveaway, so stay tuned for that. And I think I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what other videos you want me to do in the future. And if you're not subscribed to my channel already, be sure you subscribe by clicking the red button down below. And also check out my podcast, my blog, as well as my channel merch. All those links will be linked down below. And with that, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys on my next video on Friday. Bye.